Section E, first question. In a language spelling test of 50 marks, the frequency distribution of marks secured by 30 students is given below. Find the mean deviation of the frequency distribution. Now here marks and number of students are given to us, classes are there and F is there, and we have to calculate mean deviation. Now as classes are there, so we have to make 6 columns over here. That is for marks, number of student, mid value. First of all we have to find fx, x minus x bar and fx minus x bar. So first of all for mean we require fx column. So first of all we will find out mid value, that is 12 plus 16 divided by 2. So that is equal to 14. 17 plus 21 divided by 2, which will give you 19. 22 plus 26 divided by 2, 24. 27 plus 31 divided by 2, 29. And 32 plus 36 divided by 2, so which will give you 34. Now we'll find out fx column, that is f frequency multiplied by x. 2 multiplied by 14, 28. 3 multiplied by 19, 57. 14 multiplied by 24, that is 336. 8 multiplied by 29, 232. 3 multiplied by 34, that is 102. Now we have to do total of all this. So our sigma fx will come 755. Now we'll find out mean. X bar is equal to sigma fx upon n. So fx 755 divided by 30. So x bar is equal to 755 and you'll divide it by 30. You'll get your answer as 25.166, or we can write down as 25.17 marks. X bar. Now we'll find out absolute value of x minus x bar. X bar is 25.17. So x minus x bar we have to calculate, negative sign we have to ignore, that is this mid value column. 14 minus 25.17, 19 minus 25.17 and so on. Now we have calculated this column, and fx minus x bar, that is frequency column, multiplied by your x minus x bar column. So our total of sigma fx minus x bar is 114.36. Now put it in our mean deviation formula. So sigma fx minus x bar is equal to 114.36 divided by n. N is 30. So 114 divided by 114.36 divided by 30. So it will get our answer as 3.812. So therefore mean deviation is equal to 3.812 marks. Now second question, find the quartile deviation of advertisement expenditure using following frequency distribution of advertisement expenditure of 50 companies. Continuous frequency distribution is there. Advertisement cost and number of companies, that is F, is given to us, and we have to find quartile deviation. So Q1 and Q3 first we have to calculate. Now expenditure and frequencies. First of all we will find out CFI. 3 plus 8, that is 11. 11 plus 15, 26. 26 plus 10, 36. 36 plus 8, that is 44. And 44 plus 6, that is 50. I will find out Q1 class. So that is class that include n by 4th observation. So that is class that include 50 upon 4th observation. So 50 when we will divide it by 4, we will get our answer as class that include 12.5th observation. 12.5th observation. Now this we have to see in our CFI column. So 12.5th it will come in third column, that is Q1 class is 15 to 30. Now Q1 will find out, that is L plus n by 4 minus CF upon F into C. So what is our L? That is lower boundary point. It is 15 plus n by 4 is 12.5 minus CFI, that is of previous class, it is 11 upon 15 into class length is 15. So we will calculate 15 plus 12.5 minus 11 is 1.5 upon 15 into 15. So that is equal to 15 plus, now 1.5 into 15 divided by 15, which will give us 1.5. So our Q1 is equal to 16.5. Now Q3 will calculate. So class that include 3 n by 4th observation. So that is class that include 3 n is 50 by 4th observation of 50 we had, that was 12.5 and multiply by 3. So that is class that include 37.5th observation. Now this you have to refer in CFI column. So 37.5th observation, it will come here, that is classes 40 to 60. So Q3 class we can write down as 40 to 60, and here 40 to 60 this one. So previous one CFI, that is 36 and F is 8. All things will put in our formula. L is 40 plus 3n by 4 is 37.5 minus CF of previous class, that is 36 upon F, that is frequency is 8, multiply by C, that is 20. So here 40 plus this is 1.5 multiply by 20 upon 8. So 40 plus, now 1.5 we have to multiply by 20, so it will give us 30 divided by 8. So 30 divided by 8 is equal to 3.75. So Q3 is equal to 43.75 thousand. Now QD will calculate, that is Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. Q3 is 43.75 and Q1 is 16.5 divided by 2. So 43.75 minus 16.5, it will give us 27.5 divided by 2. So we'll get our quartile deviation, that is 13.625, or we can write it as 13.63. Now question number 3, the information of runs scored by a batsman in his 100 matches is given below. We have to find the standard deviation of runs scored by him from it. Runs and number of matches. Continuous frequency distribution is there and standard deviation we have to find. Now here run and F is given. First of all we will find out mid value. 5, that is 10 plus 20 divided by 2, 20 plus 30 divided by 2. It will come 15, 25, 35, 45, 55 and 65. Now here we will find out D, deviation, that is x minus a upon c. A, that is our assumed mean, which we can assume from x column. Any value we can take, so this I am assuming, that is 35, c is 10. So x minus a upon c, that is 5 minus 35 divided by 10, still give us minus 3. 15 minus 35 divided by 10 minus 2. 25 minus 35 divided by 10 minus 1. 35 minus 35 divided by 10, 0. 45 minus 35 divided by 10, that will give you 1. 55 minus 35 divided by 10, 2. And 65 minus 35 divided by 10, that will give you 3. Now we will find out FD, that is frequency multiplied by D column. So 10 minus 3 multiplied by minus 3, that will give you minus 30. 15 multiplied by minus 2, that will give you minus 30. And 25 multiplied by minus 1, that will give you minus 25. 25 0, that is 0. 10 multiplied by 1, that is 10. 10 multiplied by 2, that is 20. And 5 multiplied by 3, that is 15. Now FD square, that is FD multiplied by D column. So 3 multiplied by 30. Now here minus sign will get cancelled because minus minus we are multiplying. So 3 multiplied by 30, that is 90. 2 multiplied by 30, that is 60. And 1 multiplied by 25, that is 25. 0 multiplied by 0 is 0. 1 multiplied by 10 is equal to 10. 2 multiplied by 20, that is equal to 40. And 3 multiplied by 15, that is equal to 45. Now we have to find out total of our sigma FD square column, that is sigma FD square we have to find. So total will come 270, and here negative value and positive value separately will do, that it will come 45 minus 85. So that is our sigma FD will come minus 40. Now I will put all these things in our formula. Here n is given 100. So sigma FD square upon n minus sigma FD upon n whole square. So sigma FD square is 270. N is 100 minus sigma FD value is minus 40 upon 100 whole square. That is equal to 2.70 minus, now 40 or minus 40 when you will divide it by 100, that will be minus 0.40 square. That is equal to 2.70 minus 0.40 square you will do, so that will be 0.16. So 2.70 minus 0.16, it will give us 2.54. Now here as continuous frequency distribution is there, so here everywhere you have to multiply it with C. So C is 10. That at last we have to multiply when our whole calculation is done. So 2.54 square root we will find, that is 1.594 multiplied by 10. That is equal to 15.94 runs. Question number 4. The information of marks obtained by 220 students of a college is given below. Find the quartile deviation of the marks obtained by the student. QD we have to find. Continuous frequency distribution is there. Class and F is given. Q1 and Q3 we have to calculate first. Now marks and number of students F is given. First of all calculate CFI. So 30 plus 50 is 80. 80 plus 64 is 144. 144 plus 42 is 186. 186 plus 29 is 215. 215 plus 5, that is equal to 220. Now first of all we will calculate Q1, that is class that include n by 4th observation. What is your n? That is 220. So we will write down class that include 220 by 4th observation. So 220 divided by 4. So that is class that include 55th observation. Now we'll find out Q1. Before that 55th observation we will see. Here it comes in second line, that is 10 to 19. So Q1 class is 9.5 to 19.5. CFI of previous class, that is 30, F is 50. So L plus n by 4, L is 9.5 plus n by 4 is 55 minus CFI is 30 upon frequency is 50 into 10 class length, that is equal to 9.5 plus 25 into 10 upon 50. So that will give you 5. So your Q1 is equal to 14.5 marks. Now Q3, that is class that include 3n by 4th observation. So class that include 3. Now n by 4th we already found, that is 55. So 3 multiplied by 55, it will give us class that include 165th observation. Same way we'll first see in CFI column. So 165, it comes here. So our class will be 29.5 to 39.5. CF will be 144 and F will be 42. I'll write down here. So 165. So our class will be 29.5 to 39.5. So L, lower boundary point 29.5, 3n by 4 is 165 minus CFI value was 144 and F is 42 into 10. So 29.5 plus 165 minus 144, that is 21, and 21 into 10. 210 divided by 42, that is equal to 29.5 plus 5. So your Q3 is equal to 34.5 marks. Now quartile deviation we have to calculate, that is Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. So Q3 is 34.5 minus Q1 is 14.5 divided by 2. When we subtract, that is 20 divided by 2. So your quartile deviation is equal to 10 marks. Question number 5. Goals scored by two teams in a football session are as follows. Which team is more consistent in its game? The number of goals scored in a football match is given to us and number of football matches played, that is team A and team B, is given to us. We have to find out which team is more consistent. Now for finding out which team is more consistent, we have to find coefficient of variations. For that we need to find x bar and s, that is mean and standard deviation. First of all, we'll do the necessary calculation. Now for team A, first of all we'll find out fx, that is x multiplied by f. So 0 multiplied by 15, 0, 1 multiplied by 10, 10, 2 multiplied by 7, 14, 3 multiplied by 5, 15, 4 multiplied by 3, 12, and 5 multiplied by 2, 10. Fx square, that is fx multiplied by x. So 0 multiplied by 0 is 0, 1 multiplied by 10 is 10, 2 multiplied by 14 is 28, 3 multiplied by 15 is 45, 4 multiplied by 12 is 48, and 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. Total we have to find of fx and fx square column. So it will come 61 and 181. Now same way for team B we have to find fx, that is this x and frequency of team B. So we will calculate 0 multiplied by 20 is equal to 0, 1 multiplied by 10 is equal to 10, 2 multiplied by 5 is equal to 10, 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12, 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, and 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5. Fx square, so fx square is equal to fx multiplied by x. So 0 multiplied by 0 is 0, 1 multiplied by 10 is equal to 10, 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20, 3 multiplied by 12 is equal to 36, 4 multiplied by 8 is equal to 32, and 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to 25. So that is equal to 123, and here 45. I'll put all our values in formula. X bar is equal to sigma fx upon n. This is for team A and this is for team B. So sigma fx is 61 upon 42. So 61 divided by 42, that will give you 1.45 goals. Now for team B, x bar will calculate. Fx is 45 divided by 42. So 45 divided by 42. So the value or our answer will come 1.07 goals. We'll find out standard deviation for team A. So sigma fx square, that is 181 divided by n is 42 minus sigma fx is 61 divided by 42 whole square. So that is equal to 181 divided by 42 is 4.310 minus 61 divided by 42. So 1.45 whole square. That is equal to 4.310 minus square is 2.103. That is equal to, now when we'll divide this is 2.207. Now find out square root of this, that is 1.48 goals. Standard deviation for team A. Now same way we will calculate the standard deviation of team B. So that is equal to fx square 123 upon, here it will come 42 minus 45 upon 42 whole square. That is equal to, now 123 divided by 42, that will give you 2.929 minus 45 divided by 42, that will give you 1.07 whole square. So that is equal to 2.929 minus 1.145. So when we will subtract, we will get the value 1.784, and when we find the square root, so we will get our answer as 1.33 goals. Now coefficient of variation for team A and team B. So S and X bar we already found, so we will just put the values. So first for team A, that is equal to 1.48 upon 1.45 multiplied by 100. So when you will do the calculation, that is 148 divided by 1.45. So you will get the answer as 102.07%. And here S upon X bar, so same way 1.33 upon 1.07 multiplied by 100. So that is 133 divided by 1.07, that is equal to, your CV is 124.3%. Now our final answer, that is the coefficient of variation of goals scored we have got. So here the team A is more consistent because his CV is, or coefficient of variance is less. So team A is more consistent.